chapter 11, we read the story of Lazarus and Mary and Martha. Lazarus was sick, and Mary and Martha got word to Jesus to say, would you come and help our sick brother? They said, the one you love is sick. It's like they were reminding Jesus, you love him too, huh? Come and help us. And when Jesus heard the news, he said, I'm going to stay 2 days extra and then I'll go. And when he finally came, first Martha comes to Jesus, says, Jesus, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. And then later we read, Mary comes and says the same thing. If you had been here, he wouldn't have died. You see, they didn't understand, according to their linear time frame, Jesus should have been here. And then what did Jesus say? He said, roll away the stone. Roll away the stone, Lord. Martha said, he's been there 4 days. The odor will be so bad. You see, according to Martha's time frame, Jesus was late. But according to Jesus' time frame, he was just on time. Trust the Lord for his timing in your life. In my own life, the Holy Spirit began to speak to me as a new believer and show me that my timing isn't always aligned with his timing. I remember as a new believer, I gave all my money into the church pot. The next day I had to ride a bus 1 hour away. I get to that bus station with no money in my pocket, thinking, how am I going to get this bus? But I know I'm going to trust God. And the bus, eventually it comes, the doors open, and I wait for something to happen. Maybe angels come down and hand me the cash, but nothing happens. And as the bus drives away, I feel a little dejected. I begin to think of other ideas. I turn to the ATM machine around the corner, try and draw money, but I have no money to draw. I go back to that bus stop and I sit there waiting for the Lord, waiting for his timing. And a lady comes. She gives me money and pays my bus fare. You see, that bus, the first bus I thought was my bus, but the Lord had the second bus. I want to encourage you, there is a bus that's coming for you, but don't try and preempt the Lord. Trust him and allow him to show you in his perfect timing. Maybe you're watching today and you feel like Mary or Martha. Maybe you've got a Lazarus in the family. Maybe you are Lazarus and you're saying, Jesus, remember me? Remember the one that you love? Are you going to come and help me? Are you going to come and deal with my situation? Maybe you're sick. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you're struggling with depression or anxiety, whatever your situation, but you know that Jesus can help you, but you're feeling, God, are you ever going to come? Are you taking 2 days, 4 months, 4 years? But I want to tell you this, just because God doesn't come when you want him to come, it doesn't mean he's not coming. So hold on, keep your eyes on heaven. You see, Jesus looks through a different lens. We look through our earthly lens, he looks through heaven's lens. Trust him, put your eyes upon the one who is faithful, the one who will never let you down, because you can trust the Good Shepherd.
We want to thank you for watching. If you want to know more about Shake the Nations Ministries and our YouTube channel, why don't you click the subscribe button? Also, if you want notifications of our brand new videos, why don't you click the bell? There's so much more in Shake the Nations Ministries that you can get involved in. Why don't you click also the link to our website to find out more?
To find out more about our humanitarian arm, Hope of All Nations, make sure you click the Hope of All Nations button where you can learn about us taking the gospel to thousands of children around the world and our work in the ground of the nation of Honduras.
We can't wait to see you next time.